buffeted to the ground by Prince. Again, there was a moment there where I thought they would have been in again and got a third, but Canada would have to settle for a 2-goal victory here. The first goal, a gift, a mistake by Stokes. Finnis tucked it in. The second, a bad back pass to Bardsley, who couldn't clear it away, and Michelle Prince got the second for Canada. Your final thoughts, Karen, here?
Margins. I think the margins have cost England tonight, but like I keep saying, it's bigger picture planning moving forward. I think Hegarisa would have learnt a lot from these two fixtures, these international friendlies, as well as the players. But they have to eradicate these mistakes if they want to progress in major tournaments.
Good night for the former England assistant manager, Bev Priestman, and her Canadian side. They have come to Stoke and they go away with a victory by 2 goals to 0.
That's 4 losses from 14 internationals, Casey. When you sum up this England team at the moment, the performance tonight, how do you look at it?
It's definitely not the form you'd really wanting to go into any major tournament with. I think Karen Carney's just said it there on commentary. It is a game of fine margins, but it seems that we're, as an England team, the fine margins are going for the opposition far too regularly, and it's mistakes that are costing this England team at the moment. I think it was pretty similar against France. And in the other box, not taking the opportunities, but didn't create really enough tonight to win the game.
I said 4 losses, I meant only 4 wins from the last 14 internationals. Rachel, when we look at the first goal, the second goal, another defensive mistake.
Yeah, I thought you might come to me on that one.
You know me too well.
It's, me and Case were talking about it, it's a lonely place. You see it here, comes from an uncontested drop ball because Canada are in possession of the ball when Lauren Henn went off the pitch, so back to them. So rightly they can play it as the ball was in possession. KB just needs to clear a line, simple as that. Backpedaling, you're off balance, you need to be on your front foot and your body weight going forwards. Taking a touch there, I know, everyone knows, she'll know, could be costly, and it was for her. I mean, did the ball have to go back to KB? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, small margins, decisions. KB's first time back in an England shirt for a long time. She'll have known that this was a big moment for her. Yeah, it's unfortunate that a second mistake led to a second goal for Canada.
Let's look at some of the other chances England managed to create in the second half, Casey, with a player that plays for you coming on, making a difference, Ella Toone.
Yeah, I thought Ella played really well when she come on. I thought she faced forward in the pockets well. She linked the play well. She brought an energy to midfield that they needed. And obviously, as a coach, I was really pleased. Obviously, it's a half chance. This is a great counter-attack from a corner. I thought the way they got up the pitch and made ground, and Ella Toone here, but the way they got forward, Canada matched it every single time with their energy levels. And this, for me, is the chance. You know, it's 1-0 at this point in the game. Did she need to take that last touch, which took her wide, which changed the angle, which allowed the goalkeeper to come out, or could she have took it a touch earlier?
I'm just looking as well, with 3 clean sheets in the last 14. What does this England team need to do to stop stats like that, Rachel?
Well, I think what Canada brought was a real hunger, a real sense of identity to how they played. They were very organised, and I think at the moment that's something that England might have to look a little bit deeper about themselves. Yes, they've had changes of Hegarisa's come in, Phil Neville left, and that's going to, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time for tactics to bed in, but you know, these players are fully professional players. They need to learn formations and be able to apply them at the top level, which is, you know, the case tonight. And I think Steph Houghton has been a big miss. I think as a leader, as an organiser, as a player who pulls players around them, leads them and helps that flow. Organisation needs to be really tightened up, and they need to be more clinical.
Okay, well, there were some key Euro 2022 playoffs taking place tonight as well. Earlier today, Russia confirmed their place with a 1-0 win against Portugal, whilst it's currently 2-2 on aggregate this evening against Switzerland and Czech Republic. That game currently in extra time. But the big news at the moment is Northern Ireland are winning in their game. It's 3-1 at the moment on aggregate, and Callahan with that goal, which would mean that they qualify for their first major tournament. Casey, the feelings from them?
Unbelievable achievement. I remember the time when we qualified for our first World Cup in France, and it's an unbelievable feeling. What an achievement by that nation. to qualify for a major tournament, you know, they're going to go there and they're going to enjoy every minute.
Well, I have to say thank you for joining me. Brownie, thank you for joining me. That's it from us here. The Lionesses lose 2 from 2. Not a very good international window for them, but plenty to look forward to in the summer. Hope you've enjoyed it. Good night.
Canada score after 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Shot from range. Robbs takes it. Oh, net rattle the top of the bar. Quick, Karen Barty, she needs to get